those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Oh, it's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Bears moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Bears have this offense rolling.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and...
Oh, he's got some space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Bears have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be danged, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So West Virginia's offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Duggan. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Working the middle, it's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the batter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Got his man on the right. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Bears are on the move.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Makes the grab. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over SMU. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
On target to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him all.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast, and he just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a 6th sense.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Avant. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Bears want to pick up the tempo. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only...
He gets a hand on it.
Yeah, you saw how they just overloaded the left-hand side that time. They were able to overwhelm the offensive line, get in the backfield, and then get their paws up to block that kick.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Quickly down 14-0. They've taken a couple of punches. Let's see if they can get something going this time. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineer! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll run this play from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. At That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Bears want to move quickly. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first one. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. It's Avant. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Bears will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Hard running there. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back gets the give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he's running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this guy's really feeling it. Of course, last week he had 2 sacks, and here he is in this one registering his first. This guy very quickly is making a name for himself as one of the best pass rushers.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pitting their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This has all the makings of a high-scoring game. They've got it back, trailing 14-13. He's got him. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in
Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Now on second down. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Fires into the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. It's reverse. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the right.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Makes the quick grab. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelled the option coming. Did a great job. Aggressive. Downhill. Went and got it. Got the tackle for a loss. Forcing the fourth down.
Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He leaves it with his back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got him down to the 15-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Got some room in under the goal line. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, West Virginia. Great job by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, you know where to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to...
There he goes. Runs through a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Timing and better execution precision that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. UCLA is just getting blown right out of the Rose Bowl today. And while scorned Pac-12 fans might have no problem with that, this will not sit well with that fan base. They're trailing by 14 to USC. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the fifth kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineer. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back. Is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put it.
Turning it on. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Now the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab on the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. From the gun to give, looking for room. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
They put on the heat and they blocked it. Defense has it.
And they had been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you looked for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Working the middle. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This guy is just wearing them out. Another 1st down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the 1st half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the 1st half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Ready to try the point after. And this one is good, and it's been anything but easy for him. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up, and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
Ago has all built to this, the championship game in the Big 12 Conference, one that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on last season's national champions, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Bauer, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackling at the 13, that great field position to start the drive. So Pittsburgh's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. Hopefully they play well today. Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught in the backfield. It's Hicks. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes the bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up. Snap.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Panthers will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught outside the 10 and still going. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him.
And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the ball and heads to the left. Throws a stiff arm. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Mountaineers are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34. 1st down here for this offense. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the option play here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the running back. The handoff, and the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone. Didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Mountaineers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Mountaineers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is...
And it's caught! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback still with the football. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And now to try here for the extra point. Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
There's contact on the throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. An enormous gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Throw to the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now,
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on 3rd down and long. They stuck that right at the line of scrimmage.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now the running back's got it again. That's a solid gain there, showing off the stiff arm. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
The focus to not only make the catch, but to simultaneously maintain the awareness and body control. A toe tap like that along the side of the end zone, it's poetry in motion.
PHC is good, but still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Hands off to the left. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really... Some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great runs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Look out, room to run here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And they'll give it to the back. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Mountaineers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. The shotgun running play call. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense?
Delay game offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. So it's West Virginia in front here. About as exciting a first quarter as you can ask for. Let's check out the stats so far. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or is the defense going to step up as we head to the 2nd quarter? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. The Mountaineers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. Touchdown, West Virginia. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They're going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Stockton. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. The pocket breaking down. And the senior quarterback off target there. Threw it behind him. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. 2nd down after that run. Catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. The offense set. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mountaineers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab down the middle. It's Hicks. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 30. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught on the shovel pass. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quick pass. The catch is made. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down mark. Good job by the defense.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a 4th down.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Wants to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Fires it to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run, he's looking deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It sticks. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big game. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So second down after the incompletion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Extending the play now. Takes up the first and still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
First down, West Virginia.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And it's a comeback route. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
That keeps the score. West Virginia, 54, Pitt, 24.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Punt over the middle. It's Hicks. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. That'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Defense is coming after him. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside, defense.
A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Here we go.
They'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pitt has moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pitt.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
West Virginia, 54. Pitt, 31.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on last year's national champions, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Mountaineers offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, as the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And the Mountaineers have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just missed the wide receiver there. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with a pass rush, sack. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down, first drive of the game. Motion now from the tight end. A running play called on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the Pitt Panthers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He gets loose. Great move there. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The Panthers line up with a 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play now. 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal, and that's a win for the defense.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Mountaineers keep the football on the move. Here's the handoff on a counter. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. The Panthers come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49. 2nd down after that previous play. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Quick getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They're going to run it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Panthers come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on first and goal. Now they take a sack here on second down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
And it's caught. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
It's a 1-yard gain, second and 9 coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Looking to throw it on first down. Will be tackled. Have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They trapped him for a sack.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake and went right into the quarterback and brought him down.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaks into open space. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the 1st down is still going. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They can't stop him. Touchdown, West Virginia. They were not going to catch him that time. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker in man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Panthers will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? With the catch, it's Brewer. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into.
Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
This is a nice play by the quarterback and a great call by the offensive coordinator. They both came out aggressive to start this 1st half.
The Mountaineers are in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Will not be brought down. They prevent the touchdown ball. He spotted at the 3. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And the Mountaineers will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball moved back for the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point puts them up 9 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5. coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They pressure him and sack him with a tackle inside the 10.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Panthers will line up to kick it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Grab by the receiver. Put him up for 1st down yardage.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so a really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Powers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Point after makes the lead 16. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. The running back grabs it on the screen. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route.
I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass is caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Ball snagged for a completion. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to a 31 in the first down. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Important second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Be short of the first down marker. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by that single point.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense.
He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a turn to make the tackle at the 25. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball is coming to allow him to knock it away.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Mountaineers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go on 4th down. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mountaineers. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.